Welcome to this comprehensive video on how to apply for a work permit to come to Canada. A work permit is a document that allows you to legally work in Canada for a specific employer and for a specific period of time. In this video, we'll go through the steps you need to take to apply for a work permit, including what documents you need and where to apply. Step 1. Determine your eligibility. The first step in applying for a work permit is to determine if you are eligible to apply. To be eligible, you must, first, have a job offer from a Canadian employer. Second, meet the requirements of the job, including any education, training, or experience requirements. Third, meet the requirements to enter Canada, including having a valid passport or travel document. It's important to note that you may not be eligible to apply for a work permit if you have a criminal record, if you have previously violated Canadian immigration laws, or if you pose a risk to the health or safety of Canadians. Step 2. Get a job offer from a Canadian employer. To apply for a work permit, you must have a job offer from a Canadian employer. This employer must have first obtained a positive labor market impact assessment from Employment and Social Development Canada. An LMIA is a document that verifies that there is a need for a foreign worker to fill the job and that there is no Canadian citizen or permanent resident available to do the job. There are several ways to find a job in Canada. 1. Network with people you know who are already living in Canada. They may be able to connect you with potential employers or provide advice on job search strategies. 2. Search job websites and job boards, such as Indeed, LinkedIn, and Workopolis. Many Canadian employers use these websites to advertise job openings. 3. Contact Canadian employers directly. If you have a specific company in mind, you can reach out to them to inquire about job openings or to express your interest in working for them. You can also use a recruitment agency to find a job. There are companies that specialize in finding jobs for foreign workers in Canada. They may be able to connect you with employers who are looking for workers with your skills and experience. It's important to note that you cannot apply for a work permit until you have a job offer and the necessary LMIA from a Canadian employer. There are some exceptions that we will discuss in another video. Step 3. Gather the necessary documents. Once you have a job offer and have determined that you are eligible to apply for a work permit, the next step is to gather the necessary documents. You will need to provide a valid passport or travel document, your birth certificate, a police certificate from each country you have lived in for 6 or more months in the past 10 years, educational documents, such as transcripts, diplomas, and degrees, proof of financial support, such as a bank statement or a letter from your employer stating that they will provide financial support. It's important to gather all of the necessary documents before you begin the application process, as you will need to provide these documents as part of your application. Step 4. Apply for a work permit. There are 2 ways to apply for a work permit, online or on paper. To apply online, you will need to create a MyCIC account and complete the online application form. You will also need to pay the application fee and any biometric fees online using a credit card. That's it. Those are the steps you need to take to apply for a work permit to come to Canada. It's important to remember that the process can take some time, so it's important to start early and to gather all of the necessary documents before you begin the application process. We hope that this video has been helpful in guiding you through the process of applying for a work permit to come to Canada. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more helpful tips and information on living and working in Canada.